All right, you guys, we are well into week 2. I'm coming at you today with a little video about squats and squat form. So I'm going to start with a couple of the most common things that I see done incorrectly on squats and ways that you can really improve your muscle recruitment and also reduce your risk of injury with squats. So a squat, I'm going to start off by showing you what a squat should look like. A squat should be, your feet should be about hip distance apart, if not maybe just a little bit wider. Your toes should be pointing forward, and your entire core should be nice, strong, straight, and upright. My shoulders are rolled back, and as I squat down, I keep my torso up, and I drop my butt down towards the ground. I like to put my hands out in front of me as a kind of counterbalance. So I sit back down into the squat, keeping my knees over my feet here, my chest upright, my shoulders back, and I let my gaze drop with my squat. And then I use my glutes to push back up out of that. Just like this, coming straight down and straight up from the side. Your squat should look like this, up and down. As you pop out of the squat, breathe out. As you drop down into it, breathe in, okay? Now, some of the most common things I see, I'm gonna start from the side, are keeping your head up. Do you see the unnatural curve this creates here? It's gonna give you neck pain. Another thing that I see is getting really low like this. This is gonna be, this is likely going to be because of a flexibility issue. It may be helped by putting a little weight or something 1/2 inch to 1 inch underneath of your heels, but really you need to stretch your hips out, you need to stretch your glutes out, you need to stretch all your lower body, your calves, all those muscles out pretty well before doing squats. It requires a lot of mobility to get into a good squat. And you can just lessen your range of motion. So you're up here. It's better that you're up here in incorrect form than being down here with your torso all the way down. This isn't good. This is way better, okay? So only go down as far as you can go down and keep that good form, okay? Another thing that I see a lot of the times is a really big arch. You're gonna try to keep your spine neutral, which means you'll have a slight arch in your lower back, and you really wanna try to engage your butt muscles here. One super common thing that I see that fixing this issue will really help you get connection to the correct muscles that you should be working in a squat is I see people doing squats like this, just up and down so fast. They're just dropping into that squat, letting gravity take them down. Now, number one, this is a really good way to injure yourself. If you're just going into a movement that fast, imagine what's going to happen if something is off, if your muscles are a little tight that day, if maybe you move a little off and you're going that quickly. You are putting yourself at so much risk by moving that quickly through a squat. And you're not really doing your muscles any good. Yeah, you're getting your heart rate up. Yeah, you're getting your blood pumping and stuff, but you aren't recruiting your muscles the way that you could be recruiting muscles. And ultimately, the more muscle you build, the more you work your muscles, the stronger the signal it is to your body to quicken your metabolism, because your body needs to build muscle. So you really want to build that muscle if you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking to quicken your metabolism, if you're looking to get better mobility, all those things. You really want to focus on building your muscle properly. So what I always suggest is counting to 2 or 3 as you drop down. 1, 2, hang out down here for a count of 1 or 2. And while you're down here, think about your side butt muscles, think about your the middle of your butt, think about your hamstrings, and think about your quadriceps here. And then squeeze all of those muscles as you come fully back up to a complete stand. At the top, my glutes are super engaged, my core is super engaged. So at the top, I am here, super tight and strong. I'm not out here because I'm squeezing my glutes and not my abs. I'm here because I'm squeezing my abs and my glutes. So I'm dropping into that squat, holding it for a second, connecting to my muscles, squeezing my glutes as I push my way back up out of it. I am creating my own resistance with just my body weight, right? I don't even need weight to make that hard because I'm squeezing my muscles and really connecting to them as I drive back up through that squat. I'm feeling everything working. So when you guys do squats, I want you to either do it in front of a mirror or like I'm doing right now. I have my phone propped up against my window set on the view where I can see myself, so it's acting like a mirror, and I'm watching myself drop into the squat. I'm watching to see that my knees aren't doing this. If your knees are doing this, you really need to work on those outside muscles here, squeezing them and pulling those knees out. My knees also aren't out here. I want them to be right above your feet, okay? So really watch that. Don't let them get all wobbly as you go through the movement. If you're starting to get wobbly, grab something solid that's a little bit higher and just brace yourself a little bit on it. Make sure it's something that's a little bit higher that you can use to help yourself just a little bit so that you stay in that good solid form. You keep your legs strong and solid as you're going through the motion, okay? And then I want you to turn to the side. This one I want you to record because I don't want you sitting here like this watching yourself, okay? I want you to do the squat how you feel would be right. Do 3 of them, 3 or 4. Record it and then re-watch it and see how you look. You can always send that video to me too if you'd like my feedback. So from the side, remember, we're dropping down nice and slow, keeping our neck neutral, our spine neutral, our knees back behind our toes, squeezing our glutes as we come up out of it. If we're doing a half squat, we're coming to here, really feeling the muscles work, and then pushing up out of it, squeezing everything, okay? So today's challenge to you guys is going to be 3 sets of 10 squats each. And I want you to do them with the count that I provided. 2 to 3 seconds on the down, 2 seconds at the bottom, 2 to 3 seconds pushing back out, really focusing on muscle recruitment here. Feeling your muscles, especially your butt. Your butt should be a very hard driver out of your squat, and typically people will feel it in their quads. So I want you to really shift your focus and think about feeling your butt muscles in this movement. If you're struggling with feeling your butt muscles, message me and I can help you with some isolation exercises that'll get your butt muscles firing better and help you connect to them better. Butt muscles are so weird. I think it's because we sit on them all day. They're one of the hardest muscle groups to connect to, and they're one of the biggest muscles in your body and one of the most important muscles in your body. So it's really important to be able to connect to your butt muscles and be able to use them appropriately, okay? So 3 sets, 10 squats in each set. Record yourself, watch yourself, get your form down. Slow it the heck down. Unless you're doing jump squats or something like that, which you should not be doing jump squats if your squat form is off. Unless you're doing jump squats, you should not be going through squats super fast like I showed you, okay? And yeah, like I just said, you shouldn't be doing jump squats if your squat form is off. I'll go over jump squats in another video because that's a really important one too. But today, shoot me a comment below to let me know that you did all 3 sets of 10 squats, and if you'd like any feedback on your form, either drop it below or shoot it to me in a message, and we can go through any mobility exercises or strengthening exercises that will help you with any form breakdown that you may have in your squat. So hopefully you guys got something out of this video, and I can't wait to see those squats. Bye.